Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has, not yet broken out of its local structure, even though the last swing high that formed here on Wednesday at around 85,500, that swing high did get challenged. Price has not formed the higher high yet. But we've seen a series of higher lows overall here on the throughout the trading session, but really no major change to the wave structure, and it's been so far a very slow week. I mean, I can only recommend not to try to, let's say, be glued to the 15-minute charts too strongly. Try to zoom out a little bit. Really, the situation hasn't changed. Even on the smaller time frame, the situation hasn't changed. But bear in mind that on the micro level here, on these smaller time frames, the structures are, well, very fragile, okay? Especially if we're moving in corrective structures, which is the case at the moment, okay? So the market is really just moving in corrective patterns up and down. So I'm still tracking the same scenario that we discussed earlier today, which is this white scenario in which the market could form this C wave to the downside, maybe as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave C. I mean, this entire support box is relevant, right? I mean, I'm showing the levels. They are just they are just relevant overall. But I mean, you would find some analysts who only show you a large box. Well, I try to give you the levels so you have a little bit more of a fine-grained, you can have a more fine-grained, more detailed perspective. But it's not necessarily one of these levels that sticks out to me, right? I mean, I talked about it a few days ago that the 100% extension and the 38.2 retracement, they are the two levels that matter, and the price has reacted to these here. 83,385 and 83,000. I mean, that's a powerful combination because, what we're tracking here is potentially a fourth wave. And then we were also tracking, based on the internal structure, the 100% extension. And the 100% extension is typically an ideal target for a corrective wave based on the internal structure, yeah? And then looking at the bigger picture, the fourth wave correction would normally land in the area around the 38.2 retracement. So it's all gone, you could say, according to plan so far, but it's just chopping around. So until we really get a break above that red resistance area between $85,149 and $85,715, or a break below the A wave low, which is the level I called out in the previous video, around 83,150, the situation doesn't change at all. So at the moment, while I record this video, the price still seems to be poised for a C wave to the downside, which might have started yesterday when the price topped locally around 85,500. But I can tell you that it looks like, I mean, that level already got challenged. We haven't got a break to the upside yet, but that level got challenged already. So should we get a decisive break above that level, then I will shift the focus towards the next upside target it's already on the chart, right? At around 88K. So more specifically, $87,894. So these are the next levels to watch there, to the downside as well as to the upside. I definitely can see this level being challenged again, maybe later today or even over the weekend, yeah? This 85,500 level, but without a break above, or even an impulsive rally. I mean, this is just corrective at the moment. Without a break above it, without a break below the previous low, also from yesterday, or actually it was yesterday, depending on your time zone. There isn't really any change. Now, therefore, the Fibonacci support zone in orange remains relevant. We could easily get another low. That is, however, all part of the same scenario. I mean, we're talking really about short-term. We talk about short-term noise here. We talk about short-term noise, and that short-term noise, don't put too much meaning into it, because it is entirely possible that before we get any meaningful breakout, it's spending some more time in this sideways range here that we're tracking. And it could even turn into a triangle because we're forming at the moment a series of higher lows and lower highs. So definitely tracking that as well. But bear in mind, all of that is just related to really the nano patterns. And what really matters is if the price can form a 5-wave move up from the 7th of April low. And that 5-wave move up is potentially in development, but we would need, I would say, at least one more high, maybe even two, as per the white scenario. I mean, this, what I've labeled here as wave 4, I have to say, I mean, it's getting really, really protracted. So I already mentioned to you that it's very much possible that we're working here already on the larger degree 4th wave. So we just have to consider that. And all of that is just shifting wave labels, which are fragile on the smaller time frames anyway. Please note that as long as we are holding above the red line at $78,420, really nothing meaningful will shift. The micro patterns might change, but they are not really meaningful. Not to the analysis, okay? So yeah, these are the things that I'm tracking at the moment. Really, I mean, I wish the market would be moving a bit more passionately, just not happening at the moment. Which is okay because I'm quite busy this week, so I'm actually quite thankful there's not too much going on. But yeah, next week, I guess we're all ready for a bit of a breakout there. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye bye.